Welcome back to my channel. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to do date night makeup. It's going to be sultry, it's going to be glam, but it's also going to be easy. It's going to be simple, and it's going to be beginner friendly. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is the Kiehl Ultra Face Cream. And this is lightweight, but you want to make sure that you moisturize your face before you apply anything. You don't want underneath your foundation and all the stuff to be dry. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This is supposed to smooth and blur your pores, and you can use this on all skin types. Following that, we're going to be adding our foundation, and we're going to be using the IT Cosmetics foundation. This is the CC Color Correcting Cream, and I'm just going to apply a little bit on the back of my hands. I am going to be using a brush to pick up the foundation. Now, the IT Cosmetics CC cream is very effective. It also has an SPF of 50. Now, although this is a good foundation, the smell is not nice, I must warn you. And we're just applying this all over our face. This step is going to even out your skin tone. Now that we even out our skin tone, we want to make sure we hide all of our dark circles. Now, this is date night makeup, so I want my under eyes to be bright, because when we take pictures, I want everything to be popping, okay? And the Urban Decay 24-Hour Quickie Concealer is definitely going to help me achieve that bright under eye. Now, I am going to apply this right up under my eye, and again, we're trying to block out those dark circles, right? And we're also going to contour, so we're going to add this to the bridge of our nose, to our chin, and right here in the middle of our forehead. We want to apply the concealer where when you take a picture, the flash is going to flash and it's going to highlight all of these areas. Now, when it comes to blending out your concealer, you want to wait for a minute, let it dry a little bit before you blend it out, because it's going to give a more consistent effect. I am going to start with my chin, and I'm going to go next, blend out my forehead. Now that we blend out our forehead, I am just going to blend my under eye. And when blending out your under eyes, you want to make sure you are using a light hand. And again, this is date night makeup, so we are blending this out because we definitely want that brightening effect. And this Urban Decay concealer, this is very full coverage, so we definitely don't need a lot. As you can see, if you look up under this eye and then look right here in the middle, my dark circles are covered. And we're just blending this side. Now that my under eyes are blended, I am just going to go in and I am going to blend my nose. Now, the only thing about the Urban Decay concealer I don't like, if you let it sit for too long, it's going to be really hard to blend it out. And every time I do my contour, I usually use a contour stick. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour stick. This is in the shade Deep. And with this, I am just going to put this on my cheekbones and follow the shape of that, and also my forehead and right here in my temporal area. And when it comes to my nose, I'm just going to add a little bit here at the top and also right here. For the contour, I am going to be blending out with the Morphe E63 brush, and this brush is kind of angled, but it's really fluffy. So I'm just going to blend my contour, and I am going to push this up. You want to push it up as much as possible. I am just pushing this contour up. You don't want to drag it down while you are trying to contour your face. You want everything to have a lifted look. Surgery without the surgery. Once you feel like you blended it out smoothly, I'm going to go in with an angle brush. And this is me contouring my nose. I'm going to go in with the angle brush, and I'm just going to drag this down. This is also going to create the illusion that my nose is bigger or smaller. Depends on how you are placing your contour. When I'm contouring my nose, I always go back in with my concealer, and I'm just going to add a little bit to the center of my nose, not too much. And another thing I didn't tell you guys, with the Urban Decay concealer, it does have a tip where you can blend it out. I haven't used it in a while. I do need to clean it, but you can also blend out your concealer with the tip. Blend it out. When it comes to blush, you want to make sure that you're blushing, but not too hard, okay? So we're going to go in with the ColourPop liquid blush. I'm going to put this on the back side of our hand because this is a liquid blush, and as everybody knows, liquid blushes do be popping. Use our brush, and we're going to pick some of that up on our brush, and we're just going to add a little bit. You don't want to add too much, but we are going to add a little bit to our cheeks, and we are just going to create that look. Now that we added our blush, we are going to go in with our setting powders. Now, these are the Huda Beauty Easy Bake setting powders. This is the pressed setting powder, and this is the loose setting powder. And we're going to use these hand in hand. Now, for the pressed setting powder, we are using this to make sure we lock everything in place. This is also going to matte out our under eye, and this is also going to brighten up our concealer, which we already placed. So we are just putting this and setting everything in place. We're going to put this everywhere we put our concealer. After we did that, we're also going to be using our Huda Beauty loose setting powder, and we're going to make sure we put a good amount, and we're going to bake just for a little bit. It's also going to brighten up under our eyes as well as mattify everything. And when you're going out on your date, you want to make sure that you do bring your pressed setting powder, just in case your oils start to bleed through. You want to make sure you bring it so that, you know, whenever you're sitting down, you can always just dot just a little bit. We're going to get a brush, and we're just going to brush everything out. Next up is our eyes, and I'm not going to use a 24-hour concealer. I'm going to be using Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is the multi-use sculpting concealer, and I'm going to use a concealer that's closer to my skin tone because I'm also going to use this as an eyeshadow base. So I'm just placing this on my lids, and then we're going to start blending this out. As you can see, our eyeshadow base is sort of matches our under eye, but again, this is going to be our eyeshadow base, so we're not really too worried about it. So for the sultry look, I am going to just use this brown, and I'm just going to pack it in right above my crease. I am just packing this in. We are going for a date night look, and we want everything to be super cute. Now I'm going to get a darker shade, and I'm going to add this right in the middle of what I literally just did. And this is a deeper, darker brown. So now that I did my dark browns, I'm going to go in with an orange looking color, and I'm just going to blend that out. I'm just going to blend what I have out, and I'm just going to use a light hand. I am going to add a little bit of glitter, and I'm just going to put this right here. I'm going to do my eyeliner, and this eyeliner is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm just going to be doing my wing how I always do it. I'm going to add glue to my lashes. It really don't matter which kind of lashes you use, as long as you just pretty much kill the eye makeup. So I added a little bit brown up under the black just to give it a more in-depth. And with the mascara, you can add multiple coats to get a more fuller look. Okay, on to our lips. We're going to be using the ColourPop lip pencil. This one is in the shade BFF. And we are just lining our lips here, okay? Now, this one isn't as dark as my other ones, but that's okay. And we're just filling everything in. And for the next step, I am going to be using ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip Gloss. Well, not lip gloss, but lipstick. And I'm just adding this to my lips. Now, you can get a blush and blend everything out. It's just totally up to you. Since I already did the most on my eyes, I really wanted to do bare minimum on my lips. And I'm just going to use a lip gloss to just enhance what I already have. This is the Juvia lip gloss. This is in the shade Bronze Sugar. And I'm just going to add it to my lips. This is definitely going to make everything just pop. Okay guys, so now that I am done with my lips, I am going to be using a setting spray. Now the purpose of setting spray is to make sure everything lasts and stay in place. For this particular one, I'm going to be using the One Size On Until Dawn setting spray. This is just going to lock everything in place, and I want to make sure I spray it evenly on my face. Now this particular setting spray, this man literally got in the water and came out and everything was still on. So for date night, I want to make sure my makeup stay on and stay intact, because you may be taking a lot of pictures. Okay guys, so this is the final look, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know the things that you had a hard time with, or the things that I need to slow down or go back to. But ultimately, if you guys love this video and I helped you achieve your date night makeup look, please comment and let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.